Ebony Barnes, and I was born in the concrete. The concrete in the form of drugs. The concrete in the form of alcoholism. Concrete in the form of depression. Concrete in the form of molestation, lies, cancer, heart disease, lack of education, school to prison pipeline, the concrete of systematic racism, the concrete of injustice, the concrete of broken families, the concrete of lack of employment, the concrete of violence, the concrete of death. Well, allow me to reintroduce myself. I stand before you the rose that grew from the concrete. I want to talk about reformation, ladies. Without it, we would wither and die. Yes, I'm talking about changing your last name. Bishop John R. Thompson did a sermon on changing your last name, and it resonated with me. My last name was Rapper. My last name was Beefin'. My last name was most definitely Fighting. My last name was Drama. My last name was Broken Family. My last name was the daughter of two good parents but sick parents, victims themselves of the concrete. My last name was Victim. My last name was whatever the precedence was that my family set out before me. It's hard to live up to the expectation of some and the perception of others. But I had to reform myself. It's not easy, because when you set out on that road to reformation, it's lonely most of the time. But don't worry, it's supposed to be. It's a journey between you and the Most High. You must learn, and you will be tested on what you learn. The tests are not easy, but you know that you're going to pass. When you see that, you got that job you always wanted. When the love in your life is real. And when the friends that you have, the true friends, they stick around. Now let's talk a little bit about true friends that stick around. Everybody want to be a BFF. Everybody want to be a sister. Just saying your best friend, that you have a best friend, that's cute when you're young. But see, the way life is set up, the meaning of friend and sister's keeper has got to be changed. A person shouldn't have that title if y'all just gossip together. A person shouldn't have that title if y'all get dressed up and go kill the club. A person shouldn't have that title just because you guys talk about your problems together and let them fester. A person shouldn't have that title because the check came and y'all going to the mall. We need to reform what BFF means. If that's your friend, help them reach their goals. If you know that your friend is trying to get her degree, ask her if her homework's done. And when she says no, ask her why. If you know you got a friend that lost her license, ask her when she gonna get it again. Tell her you gotta help her study that boring book. A best friend is someone who supports you reach your goals, not rides in the passenger seat until you decide to stop procrastinating and reach your goals and then throw you a party because you did it. Raise the expectations of who you call a best friend. Something else I wanted to share is the popularity of broken homes. I am the product and the producer of a broken home. I'll say that again. I am the product and the producer of a broken home. We need to keep our families together. The system was put in place to support women and children. We would need the system a lot less if we kept our men in the house. Yes, we are powerful. Yes, we can make it on our own, but the Creator made man and woman for a reason. We cannot do everything that a man can do. If there's no violence in the home and there's no real danger, keep your family together. And if it's broken, mend it. Not just for ourselves, but for our children. They need to see us together. Mommy's boyfriend, daddy, and daddy's girlfriend. It's not about you. It's about the children. My last point is the natural instinct that us ladies have to be judgmental. Judgmental is not a bad thing. We are judgmental by human nature. But what I want you to keep in mind is when you're judging someone, you never know what they're going through. We're quick to say, well, why does she look like that? Well, she's depressed. Her husband lost his job and now they only have one income. Well, why does she look like that? Because she's between jobs and she's worried about going to the government for assistance. Well, why does she look like that? Because she's taking care of her mother and her grandmother at the same time, and one of them got cancer. Well, why does she look like that? She's stuck up. She got designer clothes on. Well, that's the little girl who only had hand-me-downs. Well, why is she so blessed? Because she's gone through so much mess. You owe it to yourself to be polite, if nothing else. If the gesture is not returned, don't let it affect you. That person is probably just starting their journey. All you can do is pray that the next time you see them, they're further along. But before I go, I just want to make one thing clear, and I mean Claritin clear. I am not up here because I'm perfect. I'm not up here because I have it together. And I'm not up here because I think I'm better than you. I'm up here because I'm just like you. And I come from where you come from. And I want better for my community and my people. And I believe in the power of sisterhood. My name is Ebony Dennis Barnes. Nice to meet you.